do interview style.
I just want to spend a few moments talking to Tony. He's been talking to John, and he tells me he's a saved Jew, and I'm always very happy when a Jew comes to Yeshua, the Messiah. And just want to spend a few moments, if I would, just talking to Tony. And Tony, tell us please how you became a believer in the Messiah.
Well, after much searching, the Orthodox Rabbinim in North Manchester, I searched and searched for a longing in my heart for the true way of believing, really, and there was no answers there. There was only the old formulas that were always shown to me as a Jew. I was bar mitzvahed in a very Orthodox synagogue. My Torah piece was long and complicated, and I researched it long and hard, recited it perfectly. And since then there was a hole in my life, and it just would not be filled by all of the rituals and practices that Rabbinic Judaism teaches, which I'm sure is a wonderful cover and blanket for many, many people, and I don't take it away from anyone, but for me it was empty, and I could never understand using my reason how the Levitical order was not reproduced. There were always exemptions from everything. Oh well, it's more complicated. If I asked, it would be, the answer was, well, it's more complicated, and it would always go that way, and there was never an answer. And therein, one day I was reading Isaiah. This is too short to go into the details of how I got my English Bible, and I was shocked and illuminated to read Isaiah 53 about this man who would take so much sorrow and pain upon himself, and that the sheep had all gone astray, and it touched my heart so deeply that my soul was somehow cleansed at that moment. And I looked at the cross references, and the Bible was suddenly a light, not this dark thing that I was shown as a Jewish person to be. And I thought the Bible ended with the fifth book of is it Deuteronomy?
From the Torah?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I thought it ended there, the Bible. That's what we were taught.
Oh, so you're part of you're the first. There's different Jewish groups, aren't there? The first group just takes the first 5 books.
No.
Sadducees. No.
No. If you ask a rabbi, they believe in all of them.
All 39 books.
Up to Malachi. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But as a child and as an ordinary lay member, you in shul, in synagogue, when you come to the end of Deuteronomy, it begins again in Genesis.
Because the Sadducees only took the first 5 books, wouldn't they? They didn't believe in the resurrection, where the Pharisees took all of the Old Testament. Is that I think what we're saying?
No, it is a Pharisee, not the Sadducee. The Orthodox mainstream believe until Malachi.
Yes, correct.
But that is not explained. You don't seem to read the prophets.
Right.
You don't seem to read the Torah past Deuteronomy. On festivals they read Ruth and other books, but once you read Jeremiah, I don't know how anyone can continue in that way.
Can you speak Hebrew and Aramaic at all?
I can read Hebrew quite well. I can speak a little Ivrit, modern Hebrew, and I can pick it up.
Sure. What would you say to a Jew who's watching this now? How would you persuade him or her that Christ is the Messiah?
The Lord Jesus is such a simple, self-effacing, more than modest Messiah, that if we get on our knees in a private place and we just say, Lord, please, there's something missing in my heart. Show me by your supernatural grace. Show me by something supernatural in my life that you are the right way. And I will follow what you show me, Lord. But please don't bring me to any more men. I won't listen to any reasons, or I won't get into argument. Lord, please show me the way.
Marvellous.
And if it's in private and if it's sincere, he will respond, because he will listen to the he'll listen to the smallest of pleas.
Bless you, Tony. And you've been saved 5 years now. What did your family say when you got saved?
My mother had by this point grown weary of organised religion anyway, so she was quite pragmatic and saying, well, it's whatever he wants to do by that point. If my grandfather was still alive, who watched me through bar mitzvah and all the rites of passage, he probably would have been horrified. I wouldn't have liked to have been around to know, but he passed away about 10 years ago. My father passed away when I was 6, so we've got a very small family anyway. I can imagine, however, for families that are larger, for those Jews who the Lord visits and turns their life around, I can imagine how almost impossible it could be for them.
And could you just give us a couple of words in Hebrew, if you wouldn't mind, before you sign up, a quick prayer or something for our Jewish viewers, if you wouldn't mind?
Oh, Shalom Aleichem. May you all who humble yourselves in private, without commentaries, without being led by anyone else, including your religious leaders, who I respect greatly for their knowledge and their mastery over text, if you for one moment leave all that in the privacy of your own home or wherever you are and just pray to the Lord to reveal himself through his holy and righteous Son, who is the only begotten Son from the Father, he will respond to you in a direct and personal way and will show you things that no other human being will ever be able to show you. Neither your mother or father, neither your son or daughter will show you what the Lord Christ, whose name is Jesus, will show you.
Thank you, Tony, and every blessing to you.